At number 2, I have Castle Combo. So this game is hot off the presses, a brand new release. It's a drafting game where you are building a 9x9 grid, sorry, a 3x3 grid of cards. At number 2, I have Castle Combo, which is a game that is hot off the presses, you know, a brand new release here. It's a drafting game where you are building a 3x3 grid of these characters, trying to combo these characters and score as many points as you can. The drafting system in this game is quite familiar, but it does have a slight twist on it to differentiate itself from a lot of other drafting games where you have 2 rows of cards. You've got the kind of nobility cards and the peasant cards. And basically the nobility cards are a bit more expensive, but they'll generally give you a better potential of scoring more points. And the peasants are quick grabs, you know, a lot cheaper and can fill that void. But the ability to switch between the different rows you can draft from is quite important because you need to spend these keys in order to do that. And sometimes when you draft these characters, when you place them straight away, they'll give you an instant reward, which will be things such as, you know, keys, could be money, and so on. So I really do like that this game pulls you in different directions in terms of instant abilities that you need right now to keep you going by, you know, keeping your money topped up. But of course factoring in the end game scoring, which is where you are going to either win or lose the game. I like how tight that grid system is, and that you can only spread out from where you've placed an existing card. And the pure variety of cards is quite fascinating, and I love the way that they do just combo with each other, as the name would suggest. So some would say, I mean, this will give you X amount of points if it's on the furthest right side of your grid, or the furthest left side, or in the middle, or for every one of these shields you've got in your grid, or everyone below it, or to the left or to the right, and so on. And as you can imagine, as you can start to synergize these cards together, they can almost piggyback off each other to try and amplify your scoring. Again, keeping your money topped up is quite difficult because money is tight in this game, and you do not want to be leaving yourself out of pocket. But at the same time, this game does give you a almost get out of jail free mechanism where you can take a card face down. It won't score anything, but it will give you some instant cash and give you some keys, just to give you a bit of a mitigation going forward. Very charming art style, extremely fast to play, only takes around 20 minutes. Again, tons of cards in the deck, so you're not always going to see the same combos. I love the theme, you know, I love medieval castles and things. So yeah, this one ticks so many boxes for me. It's just very breezy, enjoyable to play, feels familiar, but a few twists to keep it interesting. And I can really see this one holding its own in the board game sphere for a long time because it is just so pure, but so accessible, but there's enough going on to keep you interested, and I can see it being an evergreen, that is for sure. So I wasn't sure what to expect because I thought this could just be another generic game. And although it's not wildly different, I think this is one of the strongest examples of a game like this in its genre. You know, that drafting, that kind of a tableau building, and those card synergies. This is a fantastic example. So that is Castle Combo at number 2.